wants more investment in its dairy industry. The country's agricultural authorities made this call at the ongoing African Dairy Congress in Lagos, Abuja rather. Lara Afolayan reports that the investors at the Congress say improved infrastructure will drive investments into the industry.
The 4th African Dairy Congress, a multi-stakeholder interactive forum on challenges of the dairy industry and their solutions. Perspectives are being shared on making the dairy business better in countries like Nigeria. Nigeria is of particular concern here because of its vast endowments in the livestock industry.
Nigeria has the highest number of cattle in West Africa, but imports the most milk in the region, valued at over $1 million annually. This is because the country's cows do not produce milk at their optimum capacity.
Our daily requirement is largely met by 60% imports and 40% local production. Nigeria's annual import of milk and other dairy products is currently estimated at $1.3 billion.
This Congress is themed Accelerating Investment and Cooperation of Dairy in Africa. This explains why Nigeria wants investors present here to take advantage of untapped opportunities in its dairy industry. A number of investors at this meeting have operated in Nigeria's dairy industry for years, and they share their stories.
Productivity per cow is very low, and the other one is to introduce a new model, which is a smallholder model, getting settled farmers who will have a sizable number of herds of cattle and produce milk from that location.
They agree with Nigeria that new areas indeed exist in its dairy business with potentials for good returns on investment. They notwithstanding want cogs in the wheel of smooth business operations in the country fixed.
We certainly need to see an improvement on the infrastructure. And when I talk about infrastructure, that's about roads. And we can't move milk from the farmers to our processing plant unless we're actually able to truck the milk from these farmers and to the processing plant. We also need to see an improvement in the power infrastructure.
You cannot do much if you don't have electricity. You cannot do much if you don't have water. Everything to do with dairy, those three factors are very important. And on top of that, security. So once you have all these in place, then the private sector players will be able to play.
Nigeria assures these investors that its soon coming dairy policy will help their investments in the sector thrive. This is alongside existing economic reforms like the ease of doing business mechanism. Lara Afolayan, TVC News, Abuja.